And Giga Piri, the coxswain, lying down in the bow.
It's a Great Britain, very experienced guys, 3 of them from the Olympic boat in 2000, which won a gold medal. And there's Italy, taken off with Verzotti in the stroke seat. The United States already down a little bit on the field. Very light crew here. Samsonov and Blomqvist are from the Harvard boat. And Tropichian is a lightweight from the previous few years. So it's quite a light boat, but a very good racing boat.
But here are the Croatians, Boraska and Martinov in the bow. And those 2 men, silver medals from last year's World Championship 8.
And Saraga Nikolai there, who's a great Olympian and medalist as well, sitting in the stroke seat. They're taking a year off a little bit, and this is really just to get them back in song for the next Olympics. But at the moment, it looks very much as if it is Italy out in front, with Great Britain getting into a nice rhythm. They've come out of the British 8. They were in the British 8 throughout most of the summer, but it just wasn't quite working, wasn't quite clicking, and it seemed better to try and remotivate both groups, the 8 and the 4, by letting this group here row their own style, go their own way with Tim Foster as their coach, and see if they could really bring back the gold. And here they are now sitting in second place, moving very, very well indeed. Nothing better than this to remotivate 4 excellent athletes.
So Italy, but not by a lot, through the first quarter ahead of Great Britain and Germany. And here are the Italians having a tremendous regatta.
Yes, this is what Italy's really shone at, this regatta. This is what they're very, very good at. And this event is a training ground for bringing on new young people. It's not an Olympic event, but certainly it just allows the crews to get a good smell of international racing. And there you have the United States crew. As a stroke there by Samsonov from Harvard, and sitting behind him the lightweight Tropichian.
And the Slovenians are the crew that are keeping the Americans company at the moment towards the back end of the field. But they have got 2 men who finished in the boat that was 8th last year. That's Mati Pavsic and Andre Hraba in the 2 and 3 seats. But this is quite tough company for the Slovenians. Italy and Great Britain now beginning to move away with every stroke. Germany and Croatia also involved at the moment. But Italy looking very good, but the British actually, Dan, look to be very comfortable at the moment.
Yeah, Italy at 38 there, now coming under a lot of pressure from the British 4. British are moving very well. You've got West sitting in the stroke seat there, Kieran West, who his usual seat is at 6 in the 8, but he's moved here to stroke, and moving back to 2 is Steve Trapmore, the usual stroke man. It's a good change. It's giving Trapmore a bit of a rest, and it's giving Kieran a lot of responsibility there as he starts to wind the boat up. And here they are making their push in the middle of this race, and they're just beginning to get the edge of Italy. Italy still at 38, but look how relaxed they look. Look how comfortable and easy they are rowing.
And Luca Grubor there in the 3 seat. Well, we've been unsure all week whether he was going to take part. He slipped on a bar of soap in the shower. I know that sounds daft, but it happens to all of us at some time in our lives. And Simon Fieldhouse has, for most of the week, been taking his place and doing a sterling job. But no disrespect to Simon, it's nice to see Luca back in the quartet.
Well, he's certainly not slowing them down. And they've just about taken the lead there as they go into the last 750 metres through the bridge, and now they are stretching out their lead, rowing very, very nicely. Nothing that Italy can do. The quick look across there's nothing they can do. They're up at 40 strokes a minute, but they still cannot hold off this surge from the British 4. And look how well that rowing is. They are just on a continuum, just beautifully placing the blades, moving the blades through there, and the boat past the blades, locked solid. Very accurate rowing, no dip, no check. Just watch the bows there, no check at all from that British boat.
Wonderful rhythm, and Chris Cormack, the coxswain, lying down in the bows there. He's been coxing the lightweight 8 in recent times. He's going to be very happy with the performance of his crew. They've got clear water going into the final 500 metres, and the British have gone for gold, and the rest are left to scrap for silver and bronze.
It all happened very quickly there. It happened in the third 500. They went from about half a length down on Italy to a length and a quarter up. And now they're just steaming away. No one's going to catch them. Outside them, Germany may be making a push there to try and get on terms. Just come past Italy, but no one's going to catch the British 4.
Yeah, the Croatians are also still not out of the medal shout, right on the far side in lane 1, because the Italians, Dan, are not making any more progress. And there you can see the bow of the German boat coming through into the silver medal position. And actually what's happening is that the Croatians are being drawn through with the Germans on the far side. There you can see the Italians at the bottom of the quartet there in the white boat. Now look for the Croatians, because they are at the moment travelling faster, I think, than the Italians. The British still with plenty in hand here and will definitely win this race. Germany now in silver medal position, but it's all about bronze now. There's Chris Cormack urging his men towards the line, and Croatia have got there, Dan. They've got there, and just about 10 strokes to go to the line now, and Croatia in lane number 1 have come through to give themselves, yes they have, the bronze medal. Great Britain take the gold, Germany in silver, and Croatia, with a tremendous burst in the last 500, take the bronze away from an exhausted Italy. With that victory, Dan, the perfect tonic.
And a tonic, I think, for Tim Foster as his first effort as an international coach. That was a great success for him. But for these men, just what they needed really to get back into the hunt for Olympic gold again at Athens. They'll be refreshed and they'll go back into the British squad looking to qualify for the Olympics next year in Milan.